Hey guys, Joker88 here. Today we're going to be talking about who is the Electra Meccanica Solo made for, and why should I put a deposit down on it, or why should I transfer my Elio reservation for an Electra Meccanica Solo. So we're going to go for a quick ride here in the Jag, and we'll go from here. We're talking Electra Meccanica Solo. Who's it made for? Well, the target that Jerry Kroll and Electra Meccanica said that, 80% of people driving on the road are driving by themselves. And let's do a count right now. Right now I see a Ford Ranger truck, one person inside it. And we are in the freeway here of California. Southern California. So this would be a good test. Guy in a car, 4-seater car by himself. BMW Solo by themselves. And what we'll do is this. Every time we see someone by themselves, we'll just say Solo, right? Is this Toyota Solara in front? Solo. That Dodge Dart? Solo. The Caravan, big minivan? Solo. Hyundai Sonata, not Solo. That's 2. This car I just passed by, a Buick, Solo. Big white GMC truck, Solo. So far, we are batting that 80%. Out of the 10 cars that I have mentioned so far are Solo. And only 2. Solo. Mercedes C240 Solo, Toyota Sienna Solo, minivan. So hopefully you guys are getting the point. The point is the majority of people driving on the freeway, driving nowadays, are driving by themselves. I count myself also. I'm by myself. So this Jaguar F-Type Solo, look at all these big cars that's flooding our freeways and making it, very congested. So in a smaller footprint, big dually 4x4 F350 truck Solo. There's that dually over there. Big footprint. I mean, imagine, look at that. It takes the whole lane. This car right here, a Toyota Highlander Solo. Big vehicle. Mercedes SUV Solo. So our freeways are flooded with huge cars, one person driving it. The Electra Meccanica, guys, is not made for everybody. But it's made for people that commute to work or have to go somewhere by themselves and not having to worry about anything else. So the Electra Meccanica is geared for commuters that commute to work. So the Solo, like the Elio, the only difference between Solo and Elio, guys, is Electra Meccanica is actually delivering the Solos already. And they have delivered 2 so far. And I've been to their facilities. It's cool. What they have in their offices is that they have these numbers on the wall. They have their, set target dates on how many cars that they're going to be delivering. And then they have a plaque on the wall. So once they deliver that car, they put like a picture and stuff like that when they actually deliver it, which is really awesome. Have you seen those businesses where, when they first make their first dollar and they save that dollar and they plaque it and put it up on the wall. Yeah, it's pride, you know, and the Electra Meccanica group is so proud of what. So they're proud of what they're doing. And I met the first owner of the Electra Meccanica Solo. Her name is Leona. She's awesome. She owns a deli out there in Vancouver called Greens and Beans. And even though that the Solo only comes in red, silver, black, and white, well, Leona's business is called Greens and Beans. They went ahead and painted her car British Racing Green. Now, that is just so awesome, guys. That's just like, you know, pushing it over to make sure that the customer is satisfied and happy. Check. Here we go. These guys are taking us to the first customer delivery delivery car. And the car is that one right here. And they own this, it's a restaurant, deli. Yeah. It's called Greens and Beans, and they made an exception for them since this is car number 1 to be delivered. That they actually were able to paint this in British Racing Green. And how beautiful is that? As you can see, their deli place, Greens and Beans. So
you like my little car?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Beautiful? What's your name?
My name is Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Leona.
Joe. Trinity.
Hi, Trinity.
Emma.
Hi, Emma.
Emma. What's her name? Yeah.
So you're very happy with your Solo.
Oh, I hate it.
Oh. You heard it. You can tell, right? Yeah, she hates every second of it. I love the color.
I can't wait to leave and drive it. I make any excuse. When I go to the store, that's 5 minutes from my house, takes me an hour. I drive through Vancouver, back through Burnaby, and back to the U.S. Just for the fun of it.
Yeah, an excuse to drive it, right?
I love it.
That's awesome.
I fight with my son over who's getting it that day.
Yeah.
I usually win, because I'm the mom.
Of course. Yeah, so Leona's the first customer car to receive the Electra Meccanica Solo, and she's smiling from ear to ear and finding
People
excuses
are green
to drive.
with envy.
Yes, love the pun.
And what kind of bread do you like? Let me tell you your choices.
Those are the best.
Let me see.
Thank you.
Listen.
White, brown, flax, dry, sourdough,
Sourdough.
Here, I was heard of the $1 Million Pizza Sub. I just need to sell one.
Let's do it.
What was that? $1 million pizza?
Yeah.
Okay, in red.
I mean, what's on that? It's like gold on it?
No, it's just, I just need to sell one. I figure some rich person's going to come in one day and make my dreams come true.
And if you guys are ever actually in the Vancouver area, great sandwiches, great people, you know, and it's cool. She kind of has like these sound effects that she has in the deli, and she has this cool train that kind of goes around the actual deli. So, hi Leona, love the sandwiches. And by the way, Gordon Ramsay has been there, so you know it's legit. So she got her Solo. She put her logo on the side, and wherever she goes, it's a great advertising platform for her business, because it's such a unique vehicle that people take pictures. And like what I was telling you guys on our teaser, people are getting out of their cars to take picture of this. So it's amazing. It works out for, you know, it works perfectly for her, because not only that she can get to work, right, get to her deli, and I think sometimes she even does deliveries through using that car. So I plan on using my Solo to go grocery shopping. So now you're gonna sit there and say, dude, what are you talking about? Are you serious? That's so small. How can you fit all that stuff in there? Well, you can. If you go to the Electra Meccanica page, YouTube page, Chris Koch, the director of marketing, made a video. He went to Costco and spent $330 on groceries. And you can see him pushing the car through, right? Filled with stuff. And not just little tiny stuff. I mean, like, he's got, like, big boxes. If you watch that video, it's only 2 minutes long. Man, he fit it all in there. So, how cool is that, right? So, it can be that grocery getter. But, I mean, you know, you're not going to sit there and stack, like, a pallet of, you know, drinks in there, of Gatorade or whatever. So, yeah, it definitely works. So for me, that's a win-win situation. Another reason why I think the Solo is perfect for me, my daughter's going to be driving fairly soon. Sometime next year, she'll be driving already. Now, as a dad, and she doesn't travel far, as a dad, because I did this. When my parents gave me a car, my parents gave me a 1974 Super Beetle, and I love it. Well, what did I do? I packed it with my friends and I drove around. So, if I get her the Solo, and some of you will say, dude, how can you do that, man? It's so small. What if she gets in a wreck? Well, the Solo, and I have a video coming on this, the Solo has front crumple zones, rear crumple zones, right? And it's got the side structures that protect you from side impact. And the best part of it all, it's very light. What's going to happen is, if you get hit by a bigger car, it's going to kind of just push you away because you're light. So, in this case, you know, you're gonna be safe. And at this point, Electra Meccanica is almost finished getting their certification to have the car imported here to the United States. So Electra Meccanica is saying, dump all your huge cars, get rid of your SUVs and your minivans. No, they're not saying that. What they're saying is, keep all that stuff. And this is the same thing for us Elio fans, right? This is what Paul Elio was telling us. Keep your SUV, keep your Suburban. That will be your weekend car. Your Solo is going to be your commuter car. Well, Meccanica has been building cars since 1959, if you guys didn't know that. The biggest difference from all these upcoming Sondors, and, well, Sondors has built a product, but it's an electric bike. So I would say Sondors have an idea on how to produce a product and market the product and sell the product and deliver it. Elio Motors haven't built anything, right? They have the P1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and they have three E series. A couple of them are just like, you know, skeleton cars, and the E1C is somewhat close to production spec, but they haven't built anything. It's all just prototype and the engineering series. Meccanica, right? Meccanica has been building the Porsche Speedster, and they've been building cars since 1959. They do a replica of the Porsche Speedster. So these guys know how to build the vehicle, produce the vehicle, and deliver the vehicle. That's should be a big selling point. You can put down deposits on these cars and not worry about it being gone. You can get it back. You change your mind and get it back. So that's another one. I know a lot of you, like me, yes, felt like we got burned because Elio's been very silent, and I'm still hopeful that something will come out, but it's doubtful because if you look at their SEC filing, you know, they're in massive debt, you know. So it could be a Hail Mary pass that they can do to start up their company again. So Electra Meccanica and Jerry Kroll actually feels our pain. And they decided that, you know what? We're going to honor your reservation. So if you put down $250, $500, $1,000, we're going to honor that deposit towards a solo. So, and this is the most important part of this video. How can I transfer my Elio deposit to a solo? And for us guys, it's a slam dunk. Why? Well, you can transfer your $1,000, your $500, that's a deposit that you put on Elio towards the solo, right? And not feel that, man, I just lost $1,000. And the best part of it all is, you know, you don't have to put anything down. You just transfer that. But the thing is, it's, you know, they're not. You can't back out of once you transfer your $1,000, and you can't back out and say, "Oh, give me my $1,000." That's just that's not good business. That's not gonna happen. So I really just commend them for actually doing that. That's helping us out and crediting us that the deposit that we put down on that Elio. So I'm stoked. So I'm gonna show you guys how we go about in doing that. All right, in order to apply your deposit that you put down on an Elio towards an Electra Meccanica, all you're gonna do is log into the Elio Motors website. You're gonna have a customer login, and then you have your own account. And log in, and it's gonna show the info. It's gonna show the date when I put the deposit in. It says right here I deposited, put down my deposit on August 26, 2014. It's already 2017. So you can view your order. So you can take a screenshot of what you have here. And so now that you have that taken care of, and if you don't have, you know, if you're not savvy with all that, get your cell phone and just take a picture of it. All right. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go to the Electra Meccanica website, right? And then when you go into promotions, you're going to see the step-by-step instructions on how to transfer your deposit from an Elio. So number one, they're going to ask you to provide with your information. You're going to fill out this list with your name and then the subject. So you can say a credit towards the solo. And then you want to attach the proof. Okay, so you put in your email address, and then you're going to choose the file, whatever file you did for the screenshot that you did. You attach it there. And then from here, you can just type in attached is the receipt for my Elio deposit that I would like to transfer. Okay? And after that, guys, if you guys can just put down, be awesome if you can just write down in quotation mark, Joe knows. That'd be awesome, so they know that you guys are my viewers, and we can track you guys. And the cool part is, once you hit submit, you're gonna get an email back giving you confirmation of your deposit, technically, right? So it's gonna tell you like your reservation number and all that good stuff. So now the best part is this. So you have a reservation. Now if you have friends and family that that will want to buy the car, you can then give them your reservation number, so you can get credited $100. Now this $100 is a credit. It won't be like it's not gonna be monetary. So it's going to be deducted off of the price of the car. It doesn't matter if it's US dollars or Canadian dollars. So if I put a $250 deposit USD, that's going to be 250 USD off my car, right? So the same thing. So if I'm Canadian and I'm putting down 250 Canadian dollars, it's going to be 250 Canadian dollars off my Canadian price. Okay, so hopefully that's not too confusing. So because I know someone commented on my previous video saying that, oh cool, the 250 is Canadian dollars, so US dollars it'll be just like 175 or whatever. I don't know. So no, it's gonna be straight out 250 off of either US dollars or Canadian dollars. So hopefully that helped you guys out, guys. And thank you for watching the video. I know it's a long one, and I have more coming up, guys. I got this great video with Jerry Kroll walking us through the factory. I'm going to try and get these videos out as soon as I can so that you guys can get all the info about Electra Meccanica and what's going on with the company. And I'm really stoked about the company. These guys are really awesome, and like what I said earlier, these guys have been building cars since 1959. So they're not a startup. They're not a fly-by-night company. You can look it up and you can follow the lineage that these guys have. So anyways, guys, please look out for our next videos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you do decide on going for the solo, just follow what I did on the video and make sure to add down there Joe Knows, so that Electra Meccanica knows that, hey, this is one of Joe's buddies. Alright, so, and don't forget to check, guys, our Electra Meccanica group on Facebook. It'll be Electra Meccanica USA, right? You don't have to be a United States citizen to join. I just titled it USA, you know, so they know that it's me. But hey, come join us there, and even if you're Canadian, even if you're Chinese, even if you're, you know, from the UK, join our group, guys. This is gonna be a global company. So I will talk to you guys later.